Ladies and gentlemen, we all come to points in our lives where we look around and realize something is broken. Perhaps it's a dream shattered, a relationship fractured, or a self-image in ruins. But today, I'm here to remind you of one simple truth you can rebuild yourself. In life, progress begins with recognition. Before anything can be rebuilt, there must be an acknowledgement that something is broken. This is not a moment of despair, but a powerful act of honesty and courage. Many people live in denial, refusing to face the cracks in their lives, hoping they will disappear on their own. But ignoring the issues only allows them to grow deeper, spreading silently until they undermine everything we've built. Recognizing the need for renewal is not about admitting defeat, it's about embracing the opportunity for transformation. When you recognize brokenness, you are not defining yourself by it. You are identifying an area that needs attention, growth, and healing. This is the first step to becoming a stronger, wiser, and more purposeful individual. Too often we view our flaws as evidence of failure when, in reality, they are invitations to rebuild, reimagine, and renew. Growth doesn't come from perfection, it comes from the willingness to confront imperfection and take steps to improve. This recognition requires self-awareness. You must pause and reflect on your life, examining not just what is visible to others, but also what lies beneath the surface. Ask yourself the tough questions. Am I living in alignment with my values? Are my relationships healthy? Do my habits reflect the person I want to become? These questions may lead to uncomfortable answers. But that discomfort is necessary for growth. It is like a builder inspecting the foundation of a house, noticing the cracks. Isn't the problem ignoring them is. There's also a deeper significance to recognizing the need for renewal. It means acknowledging that where you are today is not your final destination. No matter how successful or content you may feel, there is always room to grow. Likewise, if you find yourself in a place of pain, failure, or stagnation, recognizing this is the first step toward moving forward. The truth is, no one is exempt from the need to rebuild at some point. Life is dynamic and circumstances change. What once worked may no longer serve you, and being honest about this allows you to adapt and thrive. Recognizing the need for renewal also breaks the cycle of blame and excuses. It shifts the focus inward, empowering you to take responsibility for your growth. While external factors may have contributed to your current state, the power to rebuild is yours. When you accept this responsibility, you begin to see challenges as opportunities and obstacles as stepping stones. This process is deeply personal, but it also requires humility. It takes humility to admit that you don't have all the answers and that you need help, whether that help comes from mentors, friends, or your faith. Recognizing your need for renewal is not a sign of weakness, but a demonstration of strength. It shows that you value growth over comfort and purpose over pride. Recognizing the need for renewal is an act of hope. It's a declaration that you believe in the possibility of something better. It's a decision to stop settling for less and start striving for more. Renewal begins with a choice to see yourself not as a victim of circumstances, but as a creator of possibilities. Once you make this choice, you've already begun the process of rebuilding. Every structure, whether physical or metaphorical, is only as strong as its foundation. The foundation is what determines the stability, longevity, and integrity of what is built upon it. In life, your foundation is your core, your values, beliefs, principles, and sense of purpose. Before you can effectively rebuild yourself, you must evaluate the foundation upon which your life rests. If it is shaky or flawed, whatever you construct will eventually crumble under pressure. Rebuilding begins with introspection. Ask yourself, what are the principles guiding my decisions? Are they rooted in truth, or have I built my life on temporary, unstable ideas? Too often, people build their lives on foundations of comparison, societal expectations, or fleeting emotions. These are like sand, easily shifted by the waves of adversity or the winds of change. A solid foundation, on the other hand, is built on timeless principles, integrity, faith, discipline, and love. These are unshakable even in the face of life's storms. Your beliefs play a critical role in shaping your foundation. What do you believe about yourself, your purpose, and your potential? Many people struggle to rebuild their lives because they are clinging to limiting beliefs, ideas that tell them they're not enough, that their past defines them, or that success is out of reach. These beliefs are like cracks in a foundation. If left unaddressed, they will weaken everything built on top of them. Rebuilding requires the courage to challenge and replace these beliefs with ones that empower and uplift you. A strong foundation is also rooted in purpose. Purpose is the compass that guides your rebuilding process, giving direction to your efforts and clarity to your goals. Without purpose, rebuilding can feel aimless, like stacking bricks with no blueprint. But when you have a clear sense of why you're rebuilding, what you're striving for, and who you're becoming, it transforms the process. Purpose turns the hard work of rebuilding into a labor of love. Another critical aspect of evaluating your foundation is identifying the influences in your life. Just as a builder must assess the quality of the materials they use, you must examine the people, habits, and environments shaping your foundation. Are they strengthening you or weakening you? Surround yourself with individuals who align with your values and inspire you to grow. Let go of habits that erode your progress and seek environments that support your vision. Rebuilding your foundation also involves going deep. Surface level fixes won't suffice. It's not enough to change external behaviors while neglecting internal transformation. True rebuilding requires addressing the root causes of the cracks in your foundation, whether they stem from unresolved pain, unexamined assumptions, or unhealthy coping mechanisms. This kind of work can be uncomfortable, but it's necessary for long-term stability. As you evaluate and rebuild your foundation, remember that it's not about perfection, it's about strength and alignment. A strong foundation doesn't mean a life without challenges, but it does mean a life that can withstand them. When your foundation is secure, you can build with confidence, knowing that what you create will stand the test of time. The foundation you lay today determines the future you will build tomorrow. Take the time to ensure it is solid, and you will create a life that not only withstands adversity but thrives in its midst. Rebuilding yourself is not a quick fix or a one-time event, it is a process. This understanding is vital because many people give up on the journey of personal growth when they don't see immediate results. But just like constructing a strong building takes time, care, and precision, so does the process of rebuilding your life. It is not something that happens overnight. It requires patience, persistence, and commitment. The process begins with the decision to start. While this might seem like a small step, it is the most significant one. Deciding to rebuild yourself is an act of faith in your potential to grow, in the possibility of change, and in the vision of a better future. However, this decision must be followed by action. Rebuilding is a journey, and no journey progresses without movement. Each step, no matter how small, is a part of the process. Rebuilding often feels slow because it involves unlearning old habits, replacing limiting beliefs, and creating new patterns of behavior. These changes don't happen all at once, and that can be frustrating. But just like a seed planted in the ground doesn't sprout immediately, your efforts in rebuilding might not show visible results right away. This is why patience is essential. Trust the process and remind yourself that every step forward, no matter how minor, is progress. Persistence is equally important. The journey to rebuild yourself is rarely a straight path. There will be setbacks, challenges, and moments when you feel like giving up. But remember, setbacks are not failures, they are opportunities to learn and adjust. Think of them as tests of your determination and commitment to your growth. Persistence means continuing to move forward even when the road is difficult, knowing that the reward of a rebuilt life is worth the effort. Another key aspect of embracing the process is breaking it down into manageable steps. Sometimes the task of rebuilding can feel overwhelming when you look at everything that needs to change, but you don't have to do it all at once. Focus on one area at a time, whether it's improving your mindset, building healthier relationships, or pursuing a new goal. Progress in one area often creates momentum that carries over into others. Celebrate small victories. Every positive change you make is a step closer to the person you're becoming. These victories, no matter how small they seem, are proof that the process is working. They serve as reminders that rebuilding is not about achieving perfection, but about making progress. Rebuilding yourself also requires embracing discomfort. Growth happens outside your comfort zone, and the process of rebuilding will often challenge you to face fears, confront weaknesses, and let go of what no longer serves you. It may feel uncomfortable, but this discomfort is a sign that you're growing. Keep the vision of who you want to become at the forefront of your mind. This vision will sustain you during the process, giving you the strength and motivation to keep going. Remember that rebuilding is not just about fixing what is broken, it's about creating something stronger, better, and more aligned with your purpose. Rebuilding yourself is a process, not a destination. Trust the journey, commit to the work, and be patient with yourself. Growth takes time, but the results are worth every effort. One of the most powerful steps in rebuilding yourself is learning from your past. past, whether marked by triumphs or failures, serves as a treasure trove of lessons. Unfortunately, many people either dwell on their mistakes or glorify their successes without pausing to extract the wisdom hidden within those experiences. If you want to rebuild your life effectively, you must approach your past with a mindset of learning, not lingering. Every failure carries a lesson, and every mistake contains a seed of insight. When you reflect on your setbacks, resist the temptation to view them as proof of inadequacy or defeat. Instead, see them as experiences that taught you what doesn't work, what needs to change, and how you can approach life differently. Failure is not final unless you stop trying. In fact, many of the most successful people in history credit their failures as the catalyst for their greatest achievements. These moments of struggle force them to adapt, grow, and persevere. It's essential to learn from your successes. Success is often viewed as the ultimate goal, but it can also be a learning opportunity. Reflect on the habits, decisions, and mindsets that led to your accomplishments. Ask yourself what worked well. What strengths did I leverage? Success, when analyzed, reveals patterns of effective behavior that you can replicate and build upon. However, don't let past successes make you complacent. Use them as stepping stones to even greater achievements. Learning from the past requires honesty and humility. It's not always easy to confront the reality of your mistakes or acknowledge where you fell short. But this honesty is necessary for growth. Avoid the trap of blaming others or external circumstances for your challenges. While external factors can influence outcomes, true growth comes when you take responsibility for your role in your past experiences. This doesn't mean beating yourself up. It means owning your part with grace and a commitment to do better. Humility is equally important because it allows you to approach your past with an open heart and mind. Pride can blind you to valuable lessons, especially when it comes to admitting mistakes or recognizing areas where you need to improve. But humility invites growth. It says, I am not perfect, but I am willing to learn, change, and grow. This posture turns your past into a teacher rather than a prison. It's also important to differentiate between lessons and labels. While the past can teach you, it does not define you. Many people allow their mistakes to label them as failures or their successes to label them as untouchable. Neither extreme is healthy. Learning from the past means taking the lessons while leaving behind the labels. You are not your mistakes, and you are not limited by your achievements. You are a work in progress, always evolving. Apply what you've learned. Wisdom is useless if it isn't put into practice. Let the insights from your past shape your decisions, guide your actions, and inform your rebuilding process. Use what you've learned to avoid repeating mistakes, build on your strengths, and navigate life's challenges with greater confidence and clarity. Your past, whether filled with broken pieces or shining moments, is a resource, not a weight. Learn from it, grow through it, and let it propel you toward the person you're becoming. True rebuilding begins from within. It is easy to focus on external factors, our jobs, relationships, or material possessions as the markers of progress. However, real transformation is rooted in the heart and mind. If you rebuild the outside without strengthening the inside, any progress you make will be temporary. The core of your life, your inner self, is what sustains and empowers every external achievement. Strengthening yourself from within is the key to creating lasting and meaningful change. Inner strength starts with your mindset. Your thoughts shape your reality, influencing your emotions, decisions, and actions. When your mind is cluttered with negativity, doubt, or fear, it becomes nearly impossible to move forward. To rebuild yourself, you must take control of your thoughts. Replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Remind yourself that you are capable, valuable, and deserving of growth. Cultivate a mindset of possibility and resilience, knowing that challenges are opportunities in disguise. Renewing your mind involves not only changing how you think, but also what you focus on. What you feed your mind determines its strength. Just as the body thrives on healthy nourishment, the mind requires positive input to grow strong. Be intentional about what you consume: books, conversations, media, and environments. Surround yourself with things that inspire, uplift, and align with the vision of who you want to become. Another aspect of inner strength is emotional health. Emotions are powerful forces that can either propel you forward or hold you back. Strengthening from within means learning to process and manage your emotions effectively. Don't suppress your feelings, acknowledge them, and understand their roots. Healing emotionally allows you to let go of anger, bitterness, or regret that may be weighing you down. Forgive others, forgive yourself, and make peace with your past. Emotional freedom creates space for growth and renewal. Your character is also a vital component of inner strength. Who you are when no one is watching defines the foundation of your life. Rebuilding yourself involves refining your values and aligning your actions with them. Integrity, discipline, and kindness are pillars of inner strength that fortify you against life's uncertainties. Strength of character gives you the courage to make tough decisions and the perseverance to stay true to your purpose. Spiritual connection is another powerful source of inner strength. For many, this involves nurturing a relationship with God or seeking a deeper understanding of their purpose and existence. Spirituality provides clarity, peace, and direction, anchoring you when life feels chaotic. It reminds you that your life has meaning and that you are part of something greater than yourself. Rebuilding from within often begins with reconnecting to this deeper source of strength. Inner strength grows through self-discipline and consistency. Personal growth requires effort and dedication. Set goals for your inner development, such as practicing gratitude, meditating, or journaling, and commit to them daily. Over time, these practices become habits that reinforce your inner resilience. When you strengthen yourself from within, external challenges lose their power to derail you. Your inner transformation equips you to rebuild not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. Remember, the greatest changes happen from the inside out. Focus on becoming strong within, and you will create a life that is unshakable, purposeful, and fulfilling. Rebuilding yourself is a journey that cannot be undertaken alone. While the desire and determination to grow must come from within, the tools, resources, and support systems you surround yourself with are equally critical to your success. You cannot rebuild a strong life without the right materials. And in this context, those materials are the knowledge, skills, relationships, and guidance that shape your growth. Seeking the right tools and resources is an act of wisdom and humility. It shows you are serious about rebuilding a life that lasts. The first and most essential resource in rebuilding is knowledge. Knowledge broadens your perspective and equips you with the understanding necessary to navigate challenges. Whether through books, courses, or mentorship, expanding your knowledge base allows you to grow beyond your current limitations. Ask yourself, what do I need to learn to rebuild effectively? This might involve gaining skills for a new career, understanding better ways to manage relationships, or even learning more about yourself and your purpose. Education, in any form, is a powerful tool for personal growth. Mentorship is another invaluable resource. Rebuilding yourself doesn't mean you have to figure everything out on your own. Seek out mentors, people who have already walked the path you're on and have the wisdom to guide you. A mentor can provide clarity, encouragement, and practical advice, helping you avoid common pitfalls and accelerate your growth. Whether it's a teacher, a leader, or someone in your personal circle, a mentor offers perspective that can transform your journey. The people around you play a significant role in your rebuilding process. Surround yourself with individuals who inspire, challenge, and support you. Relationships are like the scaffolding that holds a structure steady as it rises. If your relationships are toxic, they can undermine your progress. Seek out friendships and connections that are based on mutual respect, trust, and shared values. These people should uplift you, not drain you, as you work toward becoming the best version of yourself. Your environment is a critical resource. The spaces you inhabit, both physical and mental, can either support or hinder your growth. Create an environment that fosters focus, peace, and inspiration. Whether it's decluttering your home, finding a workplace that aligns with your values, or creating time for quiet reflection, a supportive environment provides the foundation for sustained progress. Spiritual and emotional tools are just as vital. Prayer, meditation, journaling, or any practice that strengthens your inner peace and clarity can be transformative. These practices help you process emotions, maintain focus, and connect with your higher purpose. Rebuilding yourself requires balance, and these tools can ground you when life feels overwhelming. Financial resources can also play a role in your journey. While money isn't the root of personal growth, it can provide access to opportunities, whether that's furthering your education, attending workshops, or investing in tools that aid your growth. Budgeting wisely and aligning your finances with your priorities ensures that you have the means to support your rebuilding process. Remember that seeking the right tools and resources requires intentionality. Be proactive in identifying what you need and where to find it. Rebuilding isn't about waiting for help to arrive, it's about actively seeking out the people, knowledge, and environments that will strengthen your efforts. With the right tools in hand, you can rebuild yourself into a stronger, wiser, and more purposeful version of who you were meant to be. As you rebuild yourself, one of the most significant actions you can take is letting go of the past. Holding on to old hurts, failures, or regrets can weigh you down, making it difficult to move forward. Letting go doesn't mean erasing your history or denying its impact. It means choosing not to let it control you. It's about freeing yourself from the chains of yesterday so you can step boldly into the future you're creating. Letting go begins with forgiveness. Forgiveness is a powerful act, not just toward others, but also toward yourself. Holding on to resentment or anger only serves to keep you tethered to the source of your pain. It's like carrying a heavy load on a long journey. It drains your energy and slows your progress. When you forgive, you release yourself from that burden. It's not about excusing wrongs or forgetting what happened. It's about deciding that the past will no longer have power over your emotions, thoughts, or actions. Self-forgiveness is equally critical. Many people struggle to rebuild themselves because they are trapped in guilt or shame over their mistakes. These feelings can be paralyzing, convincing you that you're unworthy of growth or change. But rebuilding requires grace, acknowledging your imperfections without being defined by them. You must remind yourself that mistakes are part of being human and that every mistake carries a lesson. By forgiving yourself, you create space for growth and renewal. Another aspect of letting go is releasing regret. Regret often stems from dwelling on what could have been or what should have happened. These thoughts trap you in a cycle of longing for a past that can never be changed. Instead of focusing on what didn't work out, shift your perspective to what you can do now. The future is full of possibilities, but you can only seize them if your hands aren't full of the past. Letting go also involves detaching from limiting beliefs. Sometimes the most damaging things we hold on to are the narratives we tell ourselves: I'm not good enough, I'll never succeed, or it's too late for me. These beliefs act as invisible barriers, preventing you from reaching your full potential. To rebuild yourself, you must challenge and replace these beliefs with empowering truths. Affirm to yourself that you are capable of growth, deserving of success, and worthy of happiness. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting, it means learning. Every experience, good or bad, has shaped you in some way. Take the lessons with you, but leave the pain behind. Just as a builder salvages useful materials from a demolished structure, you can take the wisdom of your past and use it to create a stronger foundation for your future. The act of letting go is not a one-time event, it's a continuous process. Some memories or feelings may resurface, especially during moments of vulnerability. When this happens, remind yourself of the choice you've made to move forward unburdened. Letting go is an act of strength and courage, not weakness. Letting go is about freedom to live fully in the present and build a future unshackled by the weight of the past. It's a declaration that your past does not define you and your potential is greater than your history. Let go and watch how much lighter, stronger, and more focused your rebuilding journey becomes. Rebuilding yourself is not just about fixing what's broken or moving past old challenges. It's about stepping into a higher vision of who you are meant to become. This requires setting new goals and embracing a clear vision for your life. Without a vision, your rebuilding efforts can become aimless, leaving you feeling frustrated or uncertain about your progress. But when you have a compelling vision of your future, it acts as a guiding light, pulling you toward a life filled with purpose and fulfillment. A vision starts with clarity. To rebuild yourself, you must first define what kind of life you want to create. Ask yourself, who do I want to become? What values will define my life? What impact do I want to have on the world around me? These questions are not meant to pressure you, but to inspire you to dream bigger than your current circumstances. Vision is about seeing beyond what is and believing in what could be. Setting goals is how you transform your vision into actionable steps. While the vision is broad and inspiring, goals are specific, measurable, and time-bound. Think of your goals as the bricks you use to build the life you envision. Each goal represents progress toward the bigger picture. For example, if your vision is to become a confident, compassionate leader, your goals might include improving your communication skills, volunteering in your community, or completing leadership training. These smaller steps bring your larger vision into focus. It's important to ensure that your goals align with your values and priorities. Rebuilding yourself isn't about chasing what society says is important. It's about pursuing what truly matters to you. Goals that are rooted in your values give your journey meaning and satisfaction. They keep you motivated even when challenges arise because you know you are working towards something deeply significant. A powerful vision also requires adaptability. As you work toward your goals, life will undoubtedly throw unexpected challenges or opportunities your way. Stay open to revising your goals and adjusting your path as needed. Adaptability doesn't mean giving up on your vision. It means being flexible in how you achieve it. Sometimes detours lead to greater growth and unexpected blessings. Another key element of embracing a vision for your life is visualization. Regularly take time to picture the future you're working toward. Imagine yourself living in alignment with your goals, feeling fulfilled and confident in your growth. This practice not only reinforces your commitment, but also trains your mind to focus on possibilities instead of obstacles. Visualization helps you stay connected to your why, the reason you started rebuilding in the first place. Your vision is not just for you, it also inspires others. When you live with purpose and direction, you become a source of encouragement to those around you. Your journey shows others that transformation is possible, that they too can rebuild and create a better future. In this way, your vision becomes a ripple effect, spreading hope and positivity. Rebuilding yourself with a vision ensures that your efforts are intentional and meaningful. It gives you a roadmap for your journey and fuels your determination to keep going. Remember, you are not just reconstructing the past, you are creating something new and extraordinary. Let your vision guide you and watch as your life transforms into something far greater than you ever imagined. As we come to the end of this journey through the principles of rebuilding yourself, remember this rebuilding is not a task of mere repair. It is an act of transformation. It is about rising from the fragments of your past to create a life that reflects your true potential and purpose. It begins with a choice to reclaim your identity, a commitment to embrace the process, and the courage to learn from your past. It grows through strengthening yourself from within, seeking the right tools and resources, and releasing the burdens that no longer serve you. Finally, it flourishes when guided by a vision that fuels your steps toward a brighter future. The beauty of rebuilding lies in its power to make you stronger, wiser, and more resilient than before. Every step you take in this process is a testament to your strength and your faith in a better tomorrow. You are not defined by your past nor limited by your present circumstances. You have the power to reshape your life, to rise above challenges, and to create something extraordinary out of what once seemed broken. So take the lessons you've learned, the tools you've gained, and the vision you've embraced and begin. Trust in the process, remain steadfast in your journey, and keep your eyes fixed on the incredible life you are building. Remember, you are not just rebuilding a life, you are creating a legacy. The world is waiting for the person you are becoming. The time to start is now.